My name's Tim Hoover. I'm from near Pittsburgh, PA, a little town called Saltsburg. I'm about 3.5 hours from here. Came in my B75. It's a 64, and it's been built for over 10 years. I've got over 30,000 miles on it since I built it. Built it from scratch. It's actually sitting on a 94 CH Mack. It has around 470 horse, 9-speed Fuller transmission. The cab is air ride. The pivot for the air ride is underneath the radiator. There's a subframe that goes from the radiator all the way to the back of the sleeper. The sleeper has a shower, microwave, a sink, hot water, and that's my motel when I go to truck shows.
I was gonna say, what's the monthly rent?
Well,
to rent
that's
this place out.
That's at least $100 a night on fuel right there. I save.
So when you say you built it, what did you start with?
94 CH Mack chassis. It was a rollover, and fortunately it was just the cross member was bent. We straightened that all back out, and then I used a 64 B75 tractor, adapted it to go over the CH motor with the air ride cab. It rides real smooth, and with air ride suspension and long wheelbase, it does real well. I've been all over with it. I've been to Colorado 3 times. I've been down to Louisiana. I've been to almost all the national truck shows from Midwest to the East Coast. California is too far to drive. It's been all over.
What about the sleeper? Is this
the
a
sleeper?
custom?
I was a friend with Easy Ride Sleepers. They made sleepers for Macks. I was a friend of Jim Artman, and he coached me on how to build the sleeper. I built it myself. Then
The whole thing?
The whole cab.
Wow.
Yep. He gave me the extrusions. That's the corner pieces. And I bought the FRP.
I have to say, I didn't know that that's what that was, but I'm very proud of myself having the camera at that exact spot when you said that. It's like I knew.
And he showed me the FRP. That's fiberglass reinforced plywood. That's the sides, roof. I designed it all, and I showed him the pictures of how it was designed, and he said, "You're doing it perfect." It has a rear entrance door. It's been an all-around great truck.
What is your day job?
I have a stone quarry. I've been doing the stone quarry business since I was 8 years old. Started driving a W22 white flathead truck with no driver's door. And I would stand on the running board and turn the steering wheel as I backed it up so I could see around the bed up to the hopper. I would dump the load, and then I would go back to the Bay City shovel, and my dad would stack rocks up in a pile, and I would put the driver's rear tire beside them rocks, and he said, "Son, when that truck car gets to those rocks, have your head underneath the cab protector, because I'm pushing the button and the stone's coming out of the bucket of that Bay City shovel." And I did that all summer when I was 8 years old, and I've been doing it ever since. And I bought the business from my mom and dad, my wife and I, and I've got a great wife that lets me play with these toys.
She's not in there right now, is she?
No.
Okay.
She was in there 2 weeks ago when we went to York, PA, to the Nationals. But we got the motel once we got there, but she rode with me in this.
Can we take a look inside?
Sure.
But before we even do that, you have some handy compartments here.
Yes, there's 2 compartments, actually 3 here. There's another one up in here.
Does it open all the way, or is it
all the way across?
Wow.
This one has a brake chamber in it. And then the same as this one over here.
And it's 1/2-inch aluminum?
Half-inch aluminum.
Jeez.
And also here to show you the air ride cab.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness. A full-size shower.
Full-size shower, a small sink in here, a microwave here. These two seats fold into a bed. These tables fold down. This folds into a bed. And then this up here.
Wow.
Folds down.
Oh my goodness.
And folds out. And this is where I sleep at night.
That's amazing. And you designed all of this yourself?
Yes, I did.
So did you have another camper before this that you knew what you wanted and didn't want?
Not really. I looked at a lot of designs. My mom and dad did have campers, and I went camping when I was young with my mom and dad. And so I had a little idea on campers. This has an air conditioning unit. Yeah. So even though today is rather hot, as long as everything works, I'll be nice and comfy tonight.
How many places do you take it every year, do you think?
Oh my.
If it goes all over.
All over. I'll probably have put over 1,000 to 2,000 miles on this summer with this, just on weekends. I've been doing this for over 10 years, and I have a little bit of a collection of antique trucks that I show. And
are they all Macks or a little bit of everything?
Whites, auto cars, Macks, FWD, Rayburger. So I got a wide collection.
So given your job and your family's field, I suppose, what got you into specific old trucks? Like,
well,
what was in the quarry or just what you saw?
Well, I started out in the VW thing. I have a Volkswagen dune buggy that I custom made, and I've won over 50 trophies with it, and I was always competing against my buddies. I was enemies with my buddies, but I was friends with my buddies, trying to beat them. And I didn't like doing that with the truck shows, the antique truck shows. There's no competition, and everybody's there to try to help each other. And that's why I enjoy doing this, and I enjoy going to a show and educating younger people about truck history and about my trucks, because I try to pick antique trucks that are unique. And everyone is unique and different, from a garbage truck to a tractor to a crane truck, dump trucks, you name it. I've got just about every one. But
so you have quite a collection.
17 of them.
Okay.
So I got a great wife.
And your wheels here at the show, which I'm going to show. Let's see. Down there. I think you just like cool things.
Yes.
That's what it seems like.
Yes.
You like cool things. And it is nice and cool outside now after it's been 95 degrees all day. But let's see what else is going on. You've got a custom cover here too, I see.
This is the generator for sleeping at night.
Mm-hmm. Everything's hidden
Oh,
away.
that's locked.
Oh, it's all good.
But yeah, this is to hold the door open and keep the cooling. So.
What about the trailer?
It's a moving van trailer. It has ramps inside to back the Mack up into the front end up in here. Then the auto car sits down in the bottom in the back. And last weekend, it was I had them squeezed in there. Plus, I have a little smart car. They're only 8'3" long.
So I was very right in saying that you just like cool things with wheels specifically.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes, and the smart car fits in the back very well.
What color is it?
Silver.
Okay.
And it's almost 10 years old, and I've only got 7,000 miles on it.
I feel like you could almost just pick it up and put it in there too, as a mini.
You almost
driver.
could. Yes,
Oh,
it's like a go-kart.
Can we look inside the cab too?
Sure.
Thank you.
A little messy, but
oh hey, it's on a day like today. I don't blame anybody if their truck is dirty. I mean, It's just hot and miserable today.
The dash is all electronic. It looks like the original Mack B model dash, but it's far from it. Those gauges are all electronic. They used to be in a circuit board, and I pulled all those gauges out and hardwired everything. There's diodes, resistors, everything in there.
How did you learn how to do all this stuff?
I went to Votech in high school, so I learned a lot of wiring schematics and stuff, and just have a natural gift for doing stuff. The glove box is no longer a glove box. It's a breaker panel. Go ahead and open it if you wish. That has all the electronics in it. The computer for the motor is underneath the glove box inside the cab, so it stays cool and doesn't short out. I helped with the interior. I was friends with a Tech school teacher. Him and I made the interior. Two of us, as we were making the mold for it with rosin and fiberglass, he had to have his wife cut the rosin out of his hair. I had rosin on my pants, and I had pulled the hairs off my legs trying to take my pants off.
Was it worth it?
Oh, it went right through the pants.
But it was worth it.
Yes. But the hair on my hairy legs grows back. But yeah, that's how I built everything.
Oh my goodness. Well, I am very glad that I caught you. I took videos of you driving around last year and at the dinner convoy and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But wow.
But the truck has been a very good truck for me. Really enjoy it.